Chapter 4, Subchapter 4, Baba, the only father I ever knew. As a young boy, I would sit with Grandfather Lee for hours. He would be smoking his pipe, and I would usually be engrossed in my studies. Schoolwork consumed us every day. It didn't matter whether you were 7 or 17, for us studying was everything. One day at the age of 9, I joined him under his favorite apple tree on the South Hill. As I approached, I immediately noticed something was troubling him deeply. His lumi was a swirling mass of pale yellows and beiges, churning like clouds around his head and shoulders. I had never seen this textured effect before, and it would be many years before I fully understood how to unlock this aspect of the gift. Later in life, I came to realize that swirling textures indicated profound mental or emotional turmoil, unresolved within. I believe my love for Baba allowed me to perceive this unique texture in his lumi. "Baba, why are you unhappy? What has happened?" I asked. Boys, I love this man. He was more than a grandfather to me. He was a true father figure. He looked at me and said, "Why do you ask me this question?" "Oh, the yellows and beiges are swirling," I replied. "I have never seen this before." My affection for him had made me forget my mother's warnings. The words had simply spilled out. He looked at me with his kind, warm eyes and said, "I don't understand how you come to ask me this, nor do I understand yellows and beiges. But if you tell me your secret, I will tell you mine." Sons, he was a wise and patient man. We spent the entire afternoon together. I told him what my mother had shared with me, and he asked countless questions, many of which I couldn't answer. I was only 9, with a child's limited understanding and vocabulary. When I had finished, he gazed into my eyes and said, "I have never known you to lie to me. I have seen hints of your gift, how you work with animals, how you seem to understand people in ways others don't. I believe everything you have told me is true. Yes, your mother is right. You shouldn't share this with anyone else. It will be dangerous for you as you grow older." He paused and continued. "As for your question, today I learned that I am dying. The doctors will try to extend my life, but the prognosis is clear. I received the news just 30 minutes ago, and perhaps that's why it's swirling around me." And he continued, "Now I will tell you something you might not know. The decision to bring you and your mother into the compound was made long before your father's death. He called me and said, no matter what happened to him, you, my little fatty, must be protected because you are an extraordinary boy. He wouldn't explain further, but he made me promise to protect you, and a promise must be honored at all costs." Footnote 15. Baba often made me make promises to him. He taught me the value of a person is reflected in their ability to keep a promise and to keep a secret. We return. My Baba passed away roughly 2 years later. During that time, our relationship grew even closer, and he became the only person I felt comfortable sharing my feelings with. Sons, the little gift you have is just that, a small gift. As I grew older, I stumbled upon ways to magnify its characteristics. My mother never fully understood what had been passed down to her, nor did she unlock its potential. If she did, she never told me anything about it. When you eventually find this book, you will learn how to access more of what I have come to call God's gift to the gypsies. But Mother and Baba were absolutely correct. Do not share this information with anyone. Perhaps this warning comes too late. Maybe you have already shared it with others. If so, that's beyond my control now. At the very least, you should learn to use it properly, and that is one of the many purposes of this book. I wish I could tell you more about Baba. I was so young when he was alive, but around him I always felt loved. That attention made me so happy. We spent hours together talking about many things. He was endlessly curious about my gift, and I told him what little I understood at the time. But let's face it, as a preteen, what did I truly know? Practically nothing.